Hello guys, welcome back to Grav Slams, a series where we take a look at the best MLB plays and moments throughout the week. And with the trade deadline and all the shenanigans that happened there, plus some amazing plays with walk-off homers and amazing grabs, what were the best moments throughout the MLB over the last week? Well, let's watch till the end to find out all the greatest moments throughout the MLB, and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new to the Sportsnet YouTube channel for the best sports coverage around. And without further ado, let's get into the slams for this week. Now, first things first, the first slam really goes to the San Diego Padres, who made so many big splashes, but ultimately the biggest one was, of course, acquiring Juan Soto from the Washington Capitals for a pretty crazy trade package. But for the Padres, a team that is trying to load up, trying to get some major success in the MLB postseason, Juan Soto and Josh Bell acquired from Washington, and that just makes their lineup even more nasty on top of Machado and, of course, Tatis Jr., who hopefully will be coming back pretty soon. Now, Juan Soto's debut was August 3rd, but we also had some pretty crazy plays during that game besides Juan Soto. Brandon Drury was acquired by San Diego, and in his first pitch that he ever saw as a Padre, he made the most of it.
Drury to left field. Connor Joe going back. Brandon Drury now plays. It's San Diego. Brandon Drury, in his first debut in a Padres uniform, hits a grand slam. Why? Because he's in San Diego.
Just imagine if you're Brandon Drury going from the Reds to the San Diego Padres, and in your first ever pitch getting a grand slam. I mean, it's a Grav Slam all day, every day, but the fact that he already made such an impression, it's not a bad start. But thankfully, Juan Soto also made a good impression in his first game. He walked in his first at-bat, but his first hit was such a special moment, and the crowd went crazy.
Line to right, and a base hit for Soto. Heading first to third is Kim. And the Padres have runners at the corners. The first hit in the Padres uniform for Juan Soto.
Honestly, though, it's great to see Padres fans having a fantastic team on their hands. I just remember really in the early and mid-2010s just how mediocre that team was. But the fact that the Padres make so many big trades, I mean, I haven't even mentioned Josh Hader either. But the fact that they make so many big moves, so many big trades, just for the Padres front office alone, you guys are Grav Slam worthy, and acquiring Juan Soto is legendary as well. Now going on to one of the greater younger players as well in the league, and of course Vladdy, who made an amazing play in my opinion this last week. A dive that you would never have expected to actually work, but it did.
Follower here in Toronto. Little tapper toward the mound, and Barrios with a wide throw. Guerrero reaches back and stabs the bag just in time. We'll see if the Tigers want to challenge. What a nice job of doubling back.
The ability to get and corral that ball and just be able to lunge to first base and make that play happen is unbelievable. You would never expect that type of athleticism from Vladdy until he shows it, and that type of play just shows how good on defense he can be. Now let's move on to another great Grav Slam here, this time with the Atlanta Braves, a team that is trying to take charge and get that first spot in the wild card race. There was an amazing play by Austin Riley, and one of my favorite moments, and the crowd reaction and just the enthusiasm in the stadium makes it so much better.
Line drive right center field, that ball's down. It's up against the fence. Olsen around second. On his way to third. They're going to wave him. Here comes the throw. It is going to be late. And the Braves win it.
It was 0-0 and just about to go to extra innings. They were 2 outs away from going to extra innings, but Austin Riley made sure that that game was done and over with. Grav Slam to him, and Grav Slam to this Braves team that is rolling as we speak. Now let's go on to a weird and wacky play that wasn't even a Grav gaff, this time a slam, going in favor of Andres Jimenez, who made one of my favorite plays of this year. Now, it might not have been intentional, but I still like to believe it was intentional. Just watch.
Oh, bang! Now, when's the last time you've seen something like that happen? Look at you, got to have a smile on your face there. The baseball gods are with you.
I mean, really, he was trying to bunt that down the line, so he kind of expected that something like that may have happened, but it completely caught everybody off guard, going off the base and getting safe perfectly. I mean, it's exactly how he drew it up, right? I mean, it's a Grav slam either way, but really, it was a special moment. Now, speaking of special moments, one of the most underrated acquisitions in the MLB this year has been Daniel Vogelbach going to the New York Mets, and he has already made such an impression, getting some legendary moments already, but of course, it just had to happen. He got a Grav slam, and in a stylish way.
2-2 on the way from Weems, and Vogelbach gets one in the air along the right field line, back toward the corner, back goes Palacios, and it's out of here! A grand slam for Daniel Vogelbach! His first home run as a Met, and he scores 4! th home run of the season. His first RBIs as a Met, and it's a quartet. Daniel Vogelbach makes his mark, and it's 6-0 New York.
And it's so awesome to see the man rocket himself doing as well as he is in New York. I mean, the guy has a 308 average already, had that monster bomb, and I'm sure it's just the first of many this year. So, Grav slam to Vogelbach, the stud. But you know what? Let's finish today's Grav Slams with one player here that just, again, continues to rake and continues to steal the spotlight in Aaron Judge. It's absolutely magical what this guy is doing, and I'm not a Yankees fan by any means, but the fact that Aaron Judge has been this good needs to be represented, and you see in this walk-off homer just how special he is.
High fly ball. Left center, Taylor on the run, on the track, at the wall, he's done it again! See ya! A walk-off home run by Aaron Judge, and the Yankees win 1-0.
Well, send it to Bob, Michael, you called it. Aaron Judge's 39th. What a way to win the game, a walk-off for Aaron Judge.
Another 0-0 bottom of the ninth walk-off, but of course Judge does it in the most stylistic fashion. And as well, in the same series, just shows off the glove perfectly.
High fly ball, right field and deep, going back Judge, he's on the track, he's at the wall, he leaps!
Now again, especially with what we've seen this year, we always think of Aaron Judge as this huge slugger and the guy that always puts in the work offensively, but he can still use the glove quite well, robbing a home run in the same exact series that he's doing everything possible to give the Yankees the wins. And then on top of that, another special moment, and I want you guys to really see the crowd reaction to this home run. 41st home run of the season for Judge, a grand slam, and Yankee Stadium goes as crazy as I've ever seen it, at least recently.
To start this inning. High drive, right field, going back Dozier, track, wall, see ya! A grand slam! A grand season continues, and the Yankees have blown it open.
Flash, I'm pretty much out of adjectives, so go ahead and take this. I mean, this man, it is a pleasure to just sit and watch.
I mean, just seriously, he now is up to 43 home runs in 102 games this year, and it's just unbelievable what this guy is able to do on a daily basis. Yankees fans should be just watching every single second of him because he always seems to carry out something special this season. But Aaron Judge is your Grav Slam champion of this week, and deservedly so. And of course, before we end the video, I want to take a moment, of course, to give my piece to Vin Scully, who ended up passing away at age 94 this last week. One of my biggest inspirations in broadcasting, going back to like since I was 5 years old, I would watch Dodgers games just to hear Vin Scully's voice, just to hear his commentary, and the way he was able to touch so many people in the baseball world, really in just the sports world, is magical. What an amazing human being, and what an amazing broadcaster. Somebody like that comes around every few decades. Thankfully, we're able to witness Vin Scully's commentary and able to witness the human he was for such a long time. Glad to see that he's gone away peacefully, and wishing the best for him up there. It made me tear up this last week seeing one of my favorite commentators pass away, but just the impact he left on the sports world cannot be understated. What an amazing human being, and one of the best people to ever grace the sport of baseball. But that'll be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you did enjoy this week's Grav Slams, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. Comment down below, what do you guys think of this week's Grav Slams? What do you guys think about the Padres acquiring Soto and Bell? What do you think about all the plays we saw today? And did we miss any? Let us know your thoughts down below. Of course, share this video with your friends. Get it to all the MLB fans you guys know online. And I will see you guys in the next video or stream. Goodbye.